Michel Foucault. Michel Foucault's work is deeply concerned with how power operates during periods of historical transformation, particularly in the shift from monarchical to democratic governance in France. Unlike traditional narratives that frame social change as a linear progression toward greater freedom or rationality, Foucault challenges the assumption that modernity inherently represents progress. Instead, he argues that new forms of governance do not eliminate control but reconfigure it through subtler, more pervasive mechanisms. Institutions as engines of power and knowledge. Foucault demonstrates that institutions, prisons, asylums, schools, factories, are not neutral or incidental but actively shape societal norms and individual behavior. While the French Revolution abolished brutal public punishments, it introduced disciplinary power, a more insidious form of control that operates through surveillance where visibility induces self-regulation. Normalization, with schools and hospitals defining acceptable behavior. Internalization, where individuals unconsciously adopt dominant values, not out of fear but through conditioned habits. This shift reflects Foucault's broader argument: power and knowledge are inseparable. What societies deem true or rational is produced by institutional practices that reinforce power structures. For example, madness and civilization. The classification of insanity changed from a spiritual condition to a medical one, legitimizing psychiatry's authority. The birth of the clinic medical discourse redefined the body as an object of scientific scrutiny, enabling state control over public health. Foucault critiques Enlightenment ideals by showing that humanitarian reforms often mask new forms of domination. The abolition of torture did not end repression, it replaced overt violence with psychological discipline. Foucault, key concept, governmentality. Foucault's concept of governmentality explores how modern states exercise power by shaping individuals' conduct through institutions, policies, and self-regulation, blending governance with personal autonomy. Panopticon, a model of surveillance where visibility induces self-discipline, illustrating how power operates invisibly by making people internalize control. Biopower, the regulation of populations through mechanisms like health, reproduction, and mortality, where power manages life at both individual and collective levels. Power and knowledge are intertwined. Knowledge production is shaped by power relations, and power legitimizes itself through accepted truths.